They should hire me for solutions around the world, bro. This is great. Alright, good. This is a dystopian city. A little bit. That'll teach them, man. Yeah, they were like, oh, I can't breathe. Instantly deleted. Right away. A higher zone density or different zoning might be needed. I know, but you guys don't want higher density. You guys keep complaining that you want higher density, but you don't want higher density. I don't understand. Like, how does, like, make it make sense? I don't understand. Yeah, I think that's what you're maybe supposed to do. Just have different places for different, like... But that's really annoying. Like, maybe you need to mix and match all the different densities in the same zone altogether. But that's not usually how it's done in real life. Normally you have skyscrapers close to more skyscrapers and low density close to more low density because of ground prices, right? Like, just... Property is very expensive. You see the sun? There's a little bit of sun coming in. I'm gonna close the window, you're right. Sorry gamers, sorry. That's better, no? Get out of here, son. It's actually a little sunny outside, believe it or not. I went outside the other day. We did a little walk. This was on Wednesday, right before I started my stream. We walked around for like probably like an hour. An hour, yeah. There was sun outside then too. I heard that you can store your vitamin D for a full year, so I am basically, I'm set. Like, I don't have to go outside until like next year. Pharmaceutical production. This has a, okay. This does give a lot of pollution. We'll put it over here. It's 23 degrees Celsius where you're at? Really? Dude, it's been raining so much in the Netherlands. It's kind of nutty. Rain, 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 rain. Okay. We're almost at the next tier. Then we can make the space station. You can also store UV exposure. That's true, I guess. Are you guys in sunscreen camp? Because I know there's a lot of people going around these days that just wear sunscreen every day. Rain, sun, snow, sunscreen, year round, all the time. I'm not quite in sunscreen camp like that, no. But I also spend a lot of time indoors. Apparently, even indoors, you're still supposed to have sunscreen on all the fucking time. I can't really be bothered with that. I guess it's very country specific too. We don't usually do any Christmas decorations outside, nah. The most dangerous days are the ones that are cloudy, but not cloudy enough to block UV. Yeah, but if you stay indoors, Barnacle, and you just play video games all day, that's not an issue, no? That sounds like a problem that's easily fixed. There's like one dermatologist right now in the chat. He's like, no! Lowko, shut up! No, sunscreen! Sunscreen! Dermatologists, they get aroused. Yeah, I think that's the correct word, from sunscreen. That is, yeah. That is the only applicable word. I watched a YouTube video about a dermatologist going on and on and on about he loved sunscreen. That man, never seen anybody be as passionate about anything than that man about sunscreen. This company cannot find enough employees with higher education levels. Maybe I need to just do more high schools? Can I look at my high schools, maybe? How many high schools do I have? Oh, I need more elementary schools. Well, I have loads of opportunity for people to go to school. It's cheap. Not my problem, you guys don't go to school. What's going on, Freshenomics? How are you? I do like the playground. I also like the extension wing. I'm also a children's clinic connoisseur. There you go. Put them down. Perfect. This allows me to heal the kids if they fall, which they do all the time, dude. Kids are stupid. They fall all the time. That's what I've heard anyways. I don't have any kids, but... Hey, there we go. Look at all the things we've unlocked, guys. Wow. Look at that long list of all the loan limit. Whoa. Now, I did get a lot of unlockment things, so we can go and now get Space Center. Got a feeling it's gonna be really expensive, but I'm excited to see what the Space Center looks like. The Chirp X Space Center, a huge facility that houses both a space museum as well as an active command center and rocket launch platform. The combination of history and the unique site of rocket launches attract tourists and increases the effectiveness of industries. Pretty hype. I think what I'm gonna do is unzone this part. This is a little too close, and the wind is going in that direction. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna just build a space station instead. That's what I'm gonna do. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I thought it was huge. A huge facility. Smaller than an airport. I guess I'll put it over here close to the airport. I think rocket launches and airports go hand in hand. Yeah, it probably has a lot of space to add stuff to it. That's what I was thinking. So I'm gonna go ahead and just purchase the rest of this land. Okay. Wouldn't you want to live right next to... Yeah, everybody loves it, man. Whoa, look at that. Dude, that goes far. All right. No, it doesn't do any... What? There's no add-ons. Imagine living in Manhattan. Oh my god, there he goes. Not right next to it. There's no add-ons or anything. We can follow it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sir, is it supposed to wiggle like that? How many times are we gonna take these things off? How does it work? It only does a little bit of noise pollution, just a small amount. Okay, we'll do it at normal speed. It's a slow rocket. I do milk, yeah. Oh, there's another tornado over there in the background. Don't worry about it, it never touches the city. It likes to chill in the water. It's just a bit of a troll. Alright guys, I think that about concludes everything I want to do in this game. Is there anything else you guys want to see? I still have 9 available development points. Large Hadron Collider. We can get that. A tornado? Nah, it doesn't hit us. It's fine. It's just gone around. A disease control center. A health research institute. Advanced water pumping station. Let's do that one. Don't worry about the noise in the background. It's just a friendly neighborhood tornado. No upgrades for this structure either. Extract water from lakes, rivers, and other bodies of water. This high-power facility can easily perform the work of several regular power stations all on its own. Okay, so that basically is just a replacement for these things. What? Everybody's happy that I destroyed them? They send a new space team every couple minutes, it seems. Just like in real life. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap up my playthrough of City Skylines here. It's a fun game. There's a lot of really good improvements that they've made to this game compared to the first one. But it's another game that is plagued by a release that is before the actual game is done. Both optimization-wise as well as game progression-wise. There's a ton of early game content, but then the more you progress, the less there is to do. Now, for what it's worth, the early game is really fun. Assuming you have a computer that is reasonably good. Like, I'm running a pretty high-end computer from like a year and a half or so ago, and I can barely run this game at 1080p 60 FPS, which is honestly pretty dumb, right? Like, graphically, some of the game looks really good, but most of the time, it doesn't really look that impressive. Like, not to roast the game or whatever, but like, it doesn't look that great. So yeah, it's just it's a bit of a shame. I'm hoping that they're gonna continue developing it, which I'm sure they will. Yeah, there is definitely a lot more in this game, in the base version of the game, than there was in the base version of City Skylines 1. Like the road system is really nice. I love the way that some of these structures can be expanded upon, you know, like you can increase them. I can build an extra wing over here if I need more people that can go to school over here. But some of the systems in the game just don't seem to work. I don't know, I've tried figuring out many of the things, but I just cannot, for the life of me. The most frustrating one over the last couple streams that I've played this game is the high density residential demand. I've now played this for several hours today, it seems, and I have not gotten a single bit of high density residential. I've had moments in the game where everything is just a plus. It's like 6 green pluses right next to the high density residential demand, and there is 0 demand for it. I don't understand. also kind of feel like the city feels a bit empty for the amount of people that there are. Like, it's supposed to have 60,000 inhabitants, but like, where is everybody? Everybody parks on the side of the roads too, which I don't really like too much. There's just small little nuances. Like, I'm playing what is supposed to be the European map pack and the European building style, but all the European buildings in this game are very American. Like, some of them maybe, some of them sure, but a lot of the structures are not particularly European. European high schools don't usually have a football stadium next to it. No, not most of the time. Although I do actually quite like the football stadium in this game, though. It does look nice. There it is. But I have never seen a high school that looks even remotely like this. It's a high school with a parking lot. The only parking that I had in my high school that I went to was for teachers, man. And it would definitely not be right at the front of the building like that. Like, it was, I don't know. So there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. They've definitely got a really solid base, but it kind of feels like we are half a year away from the game actually being done. Which is a bit of a shame. Now, shout out to the developers of the game for giving me a key for it. I feel like I've spent the entire playthrough roasting your decisions. Another classic case of Lowko shooting himself in the foot. But yeah, no, I like the game overall, but I don't recommend you buy it. There's my final consensus. I enjoyed myself. I don't think you should buy it. You should wait until they actually finish the game. Yeah. For now, I'm giving it like I think I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Maybe a little bit lower than that. But I think it has potential to be like an 8 out of 10, you know? In like maybe half a year to a year or so from now. Now, what they'll probably do, since it's a Paradox game, they'll probably release about 24 DLCs over the next couple of years. So I will probably check out this game again at some point in the future, because I always get that itch, you know? Every year, maybe every 2 years, I get the itch to play a city builder. And there's loads of city builders out there these days, but just the classical, almost like SimCity-like city builders, I always want to check them out. So I still ended up playing this game, by the way, for a grand total of 33 hours. I mean, that is pretty good. They have been actively patching the game as well, by the way. Like, every time I play it lately, it seems to have, like, all kinds of hot fixes and improvements, so they are working on it. And they will finish the game. Yeah, dude, look at this. They even gave a recommended settings thing. Lower the resolution. We recommend 1920 by 1080p at 60 hertz. Like, come on, man. For the recommended hardware, you recommend people to run the game at 1080p 60? This would be okay in 2008. But, like, a lot of these things are just not acceptable. We recommend medium graphics, disable depth of field. Yeah, so it's just rough. It's just rough around the edges. But ultimately, I think it will be really good when it is done.